In South Africa's Kruger National Park, these fierce predators not only dominate the wild but also invade nearby villages and farmland. Here, lions often attack livestock such as cattle and goats, forcing families to face heavy financial losses. In some rare yet terrifying encounters, lions even threaten human lives, leaving communities to live in constant fear of nighttime raids. The damage they cause is not limited to economics. They disrupt daily routines and upset the fragile balance between humans and wildlife.
I know!
So how do local farmers and villagers deal with these ruthless predators through stronger enclosures, community alerts, and government-supported management programs? Let us explore how people struggle to coexist with Africa's most dangerous hunters. Lion hunting with rifles demands patience, precision, and respect for one of Africa's most powerful predators. Hunters often rise before dawn, using the soft morning light to track lions across the savannah. Every step must be cautious, as even the smallest sound can alert these sharp-eared cats.
He's coming. Whoa. Well, come behind that.
The tension builds steadily, each rustle in the grass raising the suspense, until the hunter finally spots a lion in the distance, its golden mane blending with the tall grass. In that moment, calm breathing and a steady hand are the only things separating success from failure.
Oh, shit.
Danny boy.
The challenge of hunting lions with rifles lies in balancing safety and skill. Rifles give hunters distance, but lions are not easily intimidated, and a missed shot can turn the hunter into the hunted.
Predators. Jungle.
The hunter must carefully read the lion's body language, watching for signs of aggression or retreat, while keeping the crosshairs steady. Each pull of the trigger must be backed by hours of preparation, as the margin for error is dangerously slim. This razor-edge tension is what makes rifle hunting lions both dangerous and unforgettable. Once the shot is fired, the true test begins. A lion that is hit but not dropped instantly can charge with terrifying speed, closing the distance between predator and hunter in seconds. The hunter's companions, often trackers or guides, play a crucial role in providing backup and ensuring safety. Together, they follow the trail cautiously, knowing that a wounded lion is at its most unpredictable and deadly. It is in these final moments, as hunter and lion face each other directly, that the brutal reality of rifle hunting in Kruger is revealed. Bow hunting lions in Kruger, however, pushes danger and skill to a whole new level. Unlike rifles, bows require the hunter to close the distance dramatically, often within 30 to 50 yards of range that leaves little room for error or escape. Stalking quietly through thorny brush, the hunter must control every movement, for lions are masters at detecting even the slightest change in the air. The tension grows with every careful step, as the hunter moves closer to the very center of danger. Drawing back the bow is a test of both physical strength and mental discipline. The hunter must remain calm as the string tightens, the arrow aimed at the vital zone of a beast capable of charging in a heartbeat. The silence of the bow contrasts sharply with the thunder of a rifle, leaving the hunter exposed in the seconds after release. Every heartbeat echoes in the stillness, and every moment feels like a gamble with survival. The aftermath is even more intense, as the lion may not fall immediately. Hunters must track silently, guided by instinct, knowing that a wounded predator could be lying in ambush.
Okay, boy. Okay.
In these moments, Kruger's wilderness becomes the stage for the most primal contest of all, hunter versus hunted, courage against fear, and human skill against Africa's apex predator. Both methods highlight different sides of the same challenge, respecting and confronting one of the world's most iconic hunters under extreme conditions. So, would you choose the reach and power of the rifle, or the silent precision and deadly risk of the bow? Have you ever experienced or imagined what it would feel like to face a lion at such close range? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to hit subscribe for more thrilling stories, exciting hunts, and deep dives into the world of wildlife and invasive species control. From the sun-scorched plains of Texas to the snow-covered forests of Montana, coyotes have invaded nearly every corner of the continental United States. These cunning predators are especially concentrated in states like California, Arizona, Colorado, and Nevada, areas with warm climates and open terrain. Coyotes are involved in more than 300,000 livestock attacks annually, costing American farmers more than $75 million each year. In addition to economic losses, they were also caught stealing livestock and pets, attacking children, and even trespassing in city parks. Their growing numbers and increasingly bolder behavior, what do you think the American government and people should do to repel the coyote invasion? If you find the video interesting, please click the like and share button to support us. Their growing presence is not just because of their great adaptability, it is a growing crisis. In the fight against invasive coyotes, the U.S. government has partnered with farmers and licensed wildlife hunting organizations to deploy the traditional but most effective hunting method in controlling these animals, trained hunting dogs.
Shoot that one right in the back, they're barking.
Using dogs to track and pursue coyotes has proven to be a very successful method, especially in areas where hunting methods are no longer effective. But what kind of dog is fierce and skillful enough to chase down a cunning predator like a wolf?
You're on the close one. Dump. Yeah, go ahead. Oh, there's the second one.
The most commonly used dog breeds in hunting are greyhounds, walker hounds and Catahoula leopards, which are chosen for their speed, endurance and exceptional scent tracking ability. These dogs undergo rigorous training to reduce sensitivity to gunfire, develop tracking instincts, and learn to work in sync with both humans and other dogs.
There are dogs on the ground right after one. Another one!
Trainers spend months training hunting dogs on high-speed chases and teaching them how to safely corner a coyote without killing its prey. The training process is rigorous but also very important, because when hunting, these dogs will be on the front lines.
Oh, that's
Before each hunt, hunters must ensure dogs are fed, watered, and wear GPS tracking collars to avoid getting lost in difficult terrain. Depending on the environment, hunters typically deploy packs of 4 to 8 dogs to maximize efficiency and coverage. Support equipment usually includes radio communication equipment, off-road vehicles, and medical kits in case any dog is injured during the pursuit. In most cases, a hunt lasts 4 to 8 hours, and depending on conditions, the team may track 2 to 5 coyotes on a single trip. Hunting coyotes with hounds involves a methodical and highly coordinated process that relies on the dog's unique ability to track scent. The hunt usually begins at dawn, when coyote tracks or scent trails are easiest to detect. The handler releases the trained hunting dog into an area with coyote activity. As the dogs follow the trail, the hunter will travel on foot, ATV, or horseback, maintaining contact through a GPS collar or radio. When hounds corner or gore a coyote, the hunter will make a final approach, often using a rifle or shotgun. Throughout the process, the trainer closely monitors the dog's endurance and ability to navigate to avoid overwork and ensure safety. This technique is especially effective in rough terrain and during cold months when scent traces remain intact longer. Hunting with hounds has both advantages and disadvantages. On the plus side, dogs can hunt coyotes in rugged terrain where rifles are less effective. However, this method requires careful preparation and a highly skilled dog handler to reduce the risk of injury to the hunting dog.
yeah. One to the right.
Additionally, in some regions, this method is ethically controversial among animal rights groups. However, when managed responsibly, hunting with dogs remains a valuable strategy in America's ongoing effort to control coyote populations and protect rural communities.
Good job! Good job! Dog did an awesome job. You could...
In addition, hunting with rifles is not a new method, but the effectiveness they bring has never decreased. One of the most effective solutions involves the use of high-powered rifles specifically designed for medium-sized predators.
Calm down.
Okay, here we go. Just let him keep coming. There you go, good shot. Nice shot.
These are no ordinary hunting tools but precision-made guns that provide both range and stopping power. So why have they become the top choice in America's fight against invasive coyotes?
Shoot him. Get your knees up, G. Rest your knees on your knees, kill him. Yep, take your time. Nice. Second one's way gone. Break right.
Among the rifles most commonly used for hunting coyotes are the AR-15 and AR-10 rifles, typically chambered in .223 Remington, .308 Winchester, or 6.5 Creedmoor. In particular, the AR-15 is popular for its compact design and ability to fire quickly, while maintaining impressive accuracy at distances of up to 300 yards. The .308 caliber AR-10 provides more stopping power, ideal for quick, ethical kills, especially when handling larger packs. These rifles are often equipped with thermal sights or night vision optics to enhance performance during nocturnal hunts, when coyotes are most active.
And 3, which was cool. I mean,
1, 2, 3.
Hunters rely on a combination of trail cameras, GPS trackers, and acoustic decoys that mimic struggling prey to locate and attract these elusive predators. After finding signs, such as tracks, or kill tracks, hunters will set up in hidden locations near water sources or livestock areas where coyotes frequently appear.
Left of the goal. One, two. Easily.
To ensure a successful hunt, hunters must prepare carefully. Camouflage clothing is necessary, blending into the terrain to avoid detection by coyotes. Deodorant sprays are often used to mask human odors. Locations hunters often choose are high ground, rocky ridges, or near bushes with natural cover or near known coyote trails that provide a tactical advantage. Support equipment typically includes a tripod for steady photography, a rangefinder to assess distance, and a thermal drone for wide area surveillance, especially effective for nighttime operations.
Heck yeah. That'll work.
Hunting coyotes with a rifle usually begins with scouting. The hunter first identifies areas where coyotes are active by looking for tracks, droppings, or listening for howls at dawn or dusk. Once they have found a promising location, they will position themselves upwind to avoid detection, often using natural cover or camouflaged cover. Hunters then use emergency calls or electronic calls that mimic wounded prey, such as rabbits or fawns, to lure coyotes into the shooting range. Patience is key because coyotes are very cautious and may circle in the wind before approaching. When in sight of a target, hunters rely on high-powered rifles, capable of long-range, accurate shooting, typically shooting from distances of 100 to 300 yards. A clean, ethical shot into a vital area will ensure a quick and humane kill, and successful hunters often stand still afterward in case more coyotes follow the call. On average, a skilled hunter or small group can take down 2 to 5 coyotes per hunt, although the number can vary depending on location and season. The main advantages of hunting with a rifle lie in its accuracy and the ability to kill from a distance ethically, minimizing animal suffering and maximizing efficiency. However, disadvantages include the need for expert marksmanship and the risk of warning other coyotes with gunfire. In short, rifle hunting remains one of the most reliable and scalable solutions for managing coyote populations, but its true success lies in the preparation, tactics, and equipment hunters bring into the field. So, which hunting method do you find more attractive and effective? Let us know your thoughts below in the comments section. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to follow the next interesting content.
Shepherd pack.
Shepherd pack.
Bang,
Bang, bang.
In recent years, reports of wild monkey sightings across parts of the United States, especially in states such as Florida, where rhesus macaque populations have grown rapidly, have sparked growing concern among farmers and rural communities. Wild monkeys can wreak havoc on farms by invading orchards, destroying crops like corn and vegetables, and even spreading harmful parasites and diseases that pose a threat to both livestock and humans. Their sharp intelligence makes them especially difficult to stop, and their destructive behavior often results in millions of dollars in crop damage each year. So in your opinion, what consequences do these problems have for people in the long run? Please share your thoughts in the comments section below so others can join the discussion. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel to support us on our journey to discover hidden stories about rural America. To address this situation, the U.S. government has implemented coordinated measures with licensed wildlife hunting organizations to control unusual outbreaks of wild monkey populations, especially in subtropical regions. This is not just an invasive species removal operation, but an organized campaign, carried out based on science and state-approved procedures.
Good eat. Good eat.
This process includes steps such as field surveys, habitat analysis, choosing the right time and using modern equipment, all of which are carried out under the guidance of experienced hunters and a deep understanding of wild monkey behavior. So what kind of guns do hunters often use to hunt wild monkeys? Rifles such as the Kruger American Ranch and AR-15 are among the most commonly used, often chambered in .223 Remington or .22-250 because of their flat trajectory and low recoil, providing longer range accuracy without causing undue damage to animals or the surrounding environment. These rifles are light, portable, and suitable for both open areas and dense foliage. Silencers are often used, not for secrecy, but to reduce noise and avoid scaring nearby targets. But guns alone cannot have a successful hunt. Hunters often equip themselves with thermal sights, GPS trackers, rangefinders, and deodorizing sprays, all necessary to detect and approach intelligent and alert animals. Optics, rangefinders, and thermal imaging sights also play important roles in ensuring humane and effective kills. Even the camouflage was chosen precisely, not only for the terrain but also for the season and lighting conditions. Preparation is the key to any successful hunt, and when it comes to hunting wild monkeys, it starts days, sometimes weeks, in advance. Hunters first identified potential hot spots through local reports, historical sightings, and camera footage. Wild monkeys tend to prefer areas with lots of fruit trees, dense bushes, and water sources, usually within 1 to 2 miles of their food supply. They are highly adaptable and tend to form patterns, often moving at dawn or dusk to avoid human activity. Due to their intelligence and tight social structure, monkeys are notoriously elusive. Therefore, hunters rarely go alone. Instead, small, silent groups are the norm, allowing for better area coverage while minimizing disturbance.
So you may range them in one spot.
Good skills are more important than strength or equipment. Tracking requires detailed observation, an understanding of animal behavior, and recognition of signs such as broken twigs or fresh droppings. Camouflage is very important, as monkeys have keen eyesight and hearing. Patience plays a huge role. Sometimes hunters have to wait for hours without moving. Shot placement is also essential. Monkeys are smart and agile, so knowing where to aim and when to pull the trigger is important. Furthermore, safety is also a top priority. Dealing with unpredictable wildlife and navigating rough terrain requires flexibility and emergency preparedness.
Teamwork.
On each hunting trip, the hunter can hunt from 1 to 3 monkeys, depending on the level of concentration, the hunter's skills and support equipment. Areas with many wild animals are often discovered thanks to survey camera systems, information from local people or conservation agencies. Despite their good adaptability, wild monkeys are not aggressive towards humans, which is both beneficial and harmful during hunting. On the one hand, this behavior means they are unlikely to lunge or attack, which minimizes physical risks.
Yep.
On the other hand, their cautious, quick-witted nature makes them extremely difficult to approach without being detected. Firearm hunting in the United States comes with its own set of regulations, requiring licenses, background checks and ethics training, especially near populated or protected areas. The balance between efficiency and responsibility is something every hunter must keep in mind. Of course, hunting wild monkeys with a rifle has both advantages and disadvantages. On the one hand, it is a proven method to help balance ecosystems, protect crops, and prevent the spread of disease. It also provides research data to conservation agencies. But it is not without its challenges. Hunters must deal with unpredictable weather, difficult or dangerous terrain, and strict regulations designed to protect other wildlife. Public perception is also a factor. Many people are still unaware of the balance required to humanely manage invasive species. However, it should be emphasized that all hunting activities, whether licensed or not, must be strictly controlled to protect wild monkey populations in the wild. Widespread, uncontrolled hunting can lead to a serious decline in the number of species, even threatening their existence. Therefore, authorities and animal protection organizations need to coordinate closely to build sustainable solutions, instead of relying on hunting as a long-term solution. So what about you? Do you agree with the solution proposed by the US government? Let us know what you think in the comments section below. If you find this video interesting and useful, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel to support us. In the dense forests of the northern United States, from Maine to Washington, bobcats have long been symbols of America's wild frontier. However, as species numbers increase and territories expand, these stealthy predators appear with increasing frequency in human-inhabited areas. Lynx are no longer just hunters in the wild. They have been caught red-handed breaking into poultry farms, destroying crops, attacking livestock and, more dangerously, even attacking humans. It is estimated that each year bobcats cause millions of dollars in damage to American agriculture.
Get out! Get out! Get out! Get the beat!
So what strategies are the US government and farmers adopting to limit the impact of bobcats on American livelihoods? If you like the video, please like and share the video to support us. Faced with the growing threat of bobcats encroaching on agricultural lands and residential areas, the U.S. government and ranchers have taken decisive action. By working with professional wildlife hunting organizations, the aim is to control the lynx population before more serious economic and ecological damage occurs. One of the most effective solutions deployed in this battle was hunting with rifles. But what makes this method the right strategy for professional hunters across the United States?
October to February, while in Montana, it spans from December to mid-February. $50.
The rifle delivers unparalleled accuracy, power, and range, three essential elements when dealing with these agile predators. Most hunters prefer small, high-velocity rifles like the .223 Remington, .22-250 Remington, or .204 Ruger. These calibers provide excellent accuracy. Reliable brands like Kruger, Savage Arms, and Remington are often top choices. While bows or shotguns require shooting at close range, rifles allow hunters to engage from distances of up to 300 yards or more, reducing the risk of detection. Equipped with advanced optics, adjustable stocks, and high-velocity bullets, the rifle is designed to ensure clean, humane shots even in difficult conditions.
Holy cow!
However, the hunt will not be successful without the right support equipment. Hunters often carry high-powered scopes for increased accuracy, rangefinders to measure distance, and night vision devices to hunt at dusk or dawn when bobcats are most active. Hunters often wear clothes that are the same color or color as the plants and use deodorant spray to avoid being noticed. Staying undetected requires a delicate balance between movement, sound and visual concealment, a skill honed only through experience and careful preparation.
Sheer number of encounters we've had with cats has led to some crazy them. Like the time
Understanding bobcat behavior is the key to success. Hunters track bobcats by looking for telltale signs such as claw marks in trees, fecal tracks, and footprints in snow or mud.
Smack it.
Strategic hunting spots are often chosen as watering holes or wooded ridges. These elusive predators prefer cold, forested environments and are most active during the cooler months when temperatures range between 20 degrees Fahrenheit and 50 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yep.
I'm about to take the shot.
A typical bobcat hunt can last from 4 to 8 hours, depending on the terrain and weather conditions. On average, a guided bobcat hunt in the United States costs between $2,500 and $5,000, including licenses, equipment and guide services. Success rates vary, but experienced hunters typically harvest 1 to 2 bobcats per hunting trip, making each encounter a highly valuable accomplishment.
We don't have much time here. We'll see if we can drag something out. Got a great big old draw right here. Cottontail. Strikes again. Go to find a bobcat. I could have a shot after that. We still got plenty of season left. Yes, I love calling in bobcats.
When it comes to bobcat hunting in the United States, rifles aren't the only tools in a hunter's arsenal. Many American hunters and farmers also rely on foot traps to control bobcat encroachments, especially in areas where these stealthy predators threaten livestock and poultry.
Taking a nap.
The most commonly used traps are coil spring traps and leg spring traps, which are designed to safely hold bobcats without causing injury. These traps are lightweight, highly sensitive and designed to withstand the bobcat's sharp reflexes and strength once triggered, providing a practical alternative for those looking for a non-lethal or more strategic method of control. While rifle hunters typically target clearings or forest edges, trappers focus on travel corridors, narrow trails, and heavily wooded areas. Successful trapping requires elaborate camouflage. The trap must be lightly buried in the ground, covered with dirt or snow. Bait placement is also essential, often placing fresh bait or set nearby to attract curious bobcats into the trap.
hip pressure on the back of its head. Live for another day. All right.
Trapping bobcats involves a series of careful steps. First, the chosen location must have signs of bobcat activity, such as tracks or droppings. Next, the trap is carefully buried in the ground and secured so that the bobcat does not pull the trap away when trapped.
Always just hammer that stuff down in the ground.
Hunters often use sticks or stones to skillfully guide the lynx toward the trap. Proper placement near natural choke points, such as narrow trails or wooden walkways, greatly increases the odds of success.
Yeah, scratch you, cut you, face you.
Hunting bobcats with traps has its own advantages and disadvantages. Traps can operate around the clock, even when hunters are not present, but should be checked regularly to ensure humane treatment and compliance with the law.
Freaking way. Oh, he's mad. Ground anchor worked good. I was a little.
I'll tell you, that's a good sized tom. He's not skinny like.
Rifle hunting, on the other hand, requires direct participation but often yields faster and more controlled results. Traps are especially effective in water forests or rapids. However, this method also has disadvantages such as having to check the trap regularly, the risk of catching non-target objects and affecting the economic efficiency of the trap. Do you prefer the strategic patience of trapping or the precision challenge of rifle hunting? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section. Don't forget to like and subscribe to update more interesting content about wildlife.